Have you ever been walking through your home and suddenly, whoops, you feel a little unsteady on your feet? Maybe you've even had a close call or two where you caught yourself just in time. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, falls are one of the most common concerns for people over 60, and they can happen to anyone, no matter how active or careful you are. But here's the good news. Falling doesn't have to be an inevitable part of aging. There are simple, practical steps you can take to reduce your risk and stay steady on your feet. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to share with you 6 life-saving tips to help you avoid falls and keep your independence for years to come. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm already careful. I watch my step. What more can I do? Well, the truth is, there's a lot more to preventing falls than just being cautious. It's about creating habits, making small changes to your environment, and staying strong and confident in your body. And the best part? These tips are easy to start today. So, let's dive in. I'll walk you through the first 2 tips in this video, and we'll cover the rest in the next parts. By the end of this series, you'll have a clear plan to stay safe, steady, and independent. Sound good? Let's get started. Tip number 1, make your home a fall-free zone. Now, I know your home is your sanctuary, but it might surprise you to learn that most falls happen right where we feel safest, in our own homes. The good news is, with a few simple changes, you can make your home much safer. Let's start with the floors. Take a look around your home. Are there loose rugs, cluttered walkways, or cords lying around? These might seem like small things, but they can be big tripping hazards. Start by securing any rugs with non-slip pads or removing them altogether. Clear away clutter, especially in high-traffic areas like hallways and staircases. And if you have cords or cables running across the floor, try to tuck them away or use cord organizers to keep them out of the way. Next, let's talk about lighting. As we age, our eyesight isn't quite what it used to be, and poor lighting can make it harder to see obstacles. Make sure your home is well lit, especially in stairways, hallways, and bathrooms. Consider adding night lights in bedrooms and hallways for those middle-of-the-night trips to the bathroom. Motion sensor lights are a great option too. They'll turn on automatically when you walk into a room, so you never have to fumble for a switch in the dark. And don't forget about your bathroom. It's one of the most common places for falls, but it's also one of the easiest to make safer. Install grab bars near the toilet and in the shower or tub. Use a non-slip mat inside the shower, and consider a shower chair if standing for long periods is difficult. These small changes can make a huge difference in keeping you steady and confident. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I don't want my home to look like a hospital. And I get it. The good news is, safety doesn't have to mean sacrificing style. There are plenty of stylish grab bars, non-slip mats, and lighting options that blend seamlessly into your home decor. It's all about finding what works for you and your space. Tip number 2, stay strong and steady with regular exercise. Now, I know exercise might not sound like the most exciting topic, but hear me out. Staying active is one of the most powerful ways to prevent falls, and it doesn't have to mean running a marathon or lifting heavy weights. It's about building strength, balance, and confidence in your body. Let's start with balance exercises. These are simple movements that help you stay steady on your feet. One of my favorites is the single leg stand. Here's how it works. Stand near a sturdy chair or countertop for support and lift one foot slightly off the ground. Hold that position for 10 to 15 seconds, then switch legs. You can do this while brushing your teeth, waiting for the kettle to boil, or even watching TV. It's a small habit that can make a big difference over time. Another great option is Tai Chi. If you haven't tried it before, Tai Chi is a gentle form of exercise that focuses on slow, flowing movements. It's fantastic for improving balance and coordination, and it's easy on the joints. Many community centers and senior centers offer Tai Chi classes, or you can find beginner videos online to try at home. Strength training is also key. You don't need fancy equipment, just your own body weight or a pair of light dumbbells can do the trick. Focus on exercises that strengthen your legs and core, like squats, lunges, or seated leg lifts. These muscles are your foundation, and keeping them strong will help you stay steady and confident. And don't forget about walking. It's one of the simplest and most effective ways to stay active. Aim for at least 30 minutes a day, whether it's a stroll around the neighborhood, a walk in the park, or even laps around your living room. If you're worried about balance, consider using a walking stick or trekking poles for extra support. The key is to find activities you enjoy and make them part of your routine. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. Even small steps can add up to big results over time. Now, I want to pause here for a moment and remind you that these tips aren't about living in fear or giving up the things you love. They're about empowering you to live your life with confidence and independence. Falling doesn't have to be a part of your story, and with these small changes, you can take control of your safety and well-being. In the next part of this series, we'll dive into tips 3 and 4, where we'll talk about the importance of proper footwear and how to stay mindful of your medications. Trust me, these are game changers when it comes to preventing falls. But for now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these tips before? Or maybe you have a question about something we've covered so far? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who might benefit from it too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Until then, take care, stay steady, and keep shining.